Hello. Okay, so I really wanted to do a podcast on pretty much just the little things, like small things that you can implement into your day just to make it that much better. And a big topic for me this month is going to be focusing on as an analogy, I was talking to a girl about the negatives, like the things in her life that were holding her back, and she brought up a table that she was going to get and like fill it with all of the stuff and put like all the negatives on, like the things that were negative in her life onto that one table, because she still wanted them as part of her memory, but we were trying to get everything out of being all over the place and just into that one area. And I'm like, you know what? You don't need a whole freaking table for that. Half it. On one half, put that negative shit, and on the other half, let's fill it with positive things. And as you think of more positive things, replace more of the negative space with the positive space. And then she brought up the analogy at the very end of the call of making it like an ocean. Like everything that's positive is the ocean, and the waves are going to be big enough to swallow up the smaller waves until it's just all fresh water again, kind of stuff. So I guess one big thing is putting as much time and energy and focus and intention into the first 5 to 10 minutes of your day, because it's those minutes, those initial minutes, that are going to set the tone for the rest of the day, for the rest of your moods, your interactions, your thoughts, your feelings. Because if you started off in a negative space, the rest of your day can tumult from there. So if you're someone that tries, like, there's no such thing as coming up with excuses to not put time into yourself, because a pause is relative. A pause can be an hour. A pause can be 5 minutes. 5 minutes to me is the optimal number to aim for to start with. So even just pausing for 5 minutes every single morning before you start your day, those 5 minutes, just visualize how you want to feel throughout that whole day, how you want your day to turn out, how you want to feel in your interactions with people, like confident, how you want to feel when you get changed, like all that stuff, and what you can do to feel that way. Like, if you're not happy with something, change it. It's within your control. Now, by no means is it easy, but nothing comes easy. It only looks easy to others because they've been doing it a while. They turned it into habit. Turn your habits into rituals, because once they are set in stone, it becomes that much harder to break. And you need to have faith in yourself that you can stick to it. Because if you have faith that you can stick to something, if you have faith that you can turn it a habit, you will do it. Like even if you're having a bad day, still get it done. It might not be done to the same standard as what it would be on a good day, but you're still getting it done. You're getting that positive reinforcement. And that is the most beneficial thing, the most amazing gift that you can give yourself. The gift of the pause. Don't underestimate it, because my biggest goal for 2019, like just shifting through January, which is my bridge, just shifting through the weeks of January, the days of January, the grind of January to set myself up. I'm doing that pause now. Sometimes it might mean that I'm running 5 minutes late out the door to go to the gym, but I'm still doing that pause. I'm still, like, even if that pause is just spending an extra 5 minutes in my bathroom, getting myself ready and putting time into myself, because in that time there's no noise going on, it's just me and my thoughts. And I used to be able able to just pause while I was in bed when I wake up. But now, as soon as my alarm goes off, my dog is jumping on me. So what I've done is I turned that pause into a 5 minutes of gratitude, because I love my dog more than anything, and I just feel blessed that he's like my little baby, and I don't know, he just starts my day off on the right note. If I wake up feeling shitty, I don't need to anymore because my dog's there. But it's turning negatives into positives. Like, I could be annoyed that he just sent me 5 minutes back, or I could be grateful that he's my little baby, kind of thing. So remember that even when it comes to kids, they absorb your energies. Anyone that you're around absorbs your energy. So if you're stressed out about getting the kids ready for school, your kids are going to absorb it, and then they're going to muck up. If you're in control of yourself and you know exactly what you want to do, and you're positive and you're full of energy and you're happy and positive, they usually adopt it off you. It's something I've realized. It might take time and effort of repetition of just the positive shit, but they will finally adopt it off you, and it will be a relief. Anyway, I hope that helps you for the shortest ramble I've done thus far in a very long time, because I just wanted to start your day off with a 5 minute pause. So, yeah.